What's up, guys? This is Primeflex, and I'm back with another massive strategy for you guys. Alright, you should know whenever I'm speaking, you should know I'm always back with massive strategy for you guys. Alright, so in this strategy, we are going to be talking about Boom 1000. I think I've covered enough of Crash 1000 strategies, and I think I should just do Boom 1000 1 minute scalping strategy. I prefer trading Boom 1000. I have mentioned it multiple times because of the volatility of Boom 1000. All right, guys, so let's just get to using this strategy quickly. All right, I don't want to waste much of your time. All right, I'm just going to keep this video short and precise. All right, so in this video I'm going to be using two moving averages. I'm going to be using two indicators. Sorry, we are going to be using the exponential moving average, and then we're going to be using a special indicator which I don't think I've introduced in this channel. It is the AO. All right, you can try your guess, and if you if you get what the indicator is, then good for you. But if you don't, then you have to wait a little bit for me to explain the strategy, then show you the indicators later in the video. All right, so how do we use this strategy? It is a very simple strategy to use. All right, what we are looking for is we're looking for the market. All right, we're looking for the market to be in a downtrend. All right, most of my strategies are trend following strategies, so we just look for the market to be in a downtrend. Like this case, the market is in a downtrend, and the spikes should be below the moving average. That means they shouldn't break out of the moving average. All right, so when we get the spikes below the moving average, that is where um the strategy kicks in. All right, so once we get the spike, so we want a spike to we want a spike, but that wouldn't break above the moving average. All right, then when the spike doesn't break above the moving average, let me zoom in and show you. All right, when the spike doesn't break above the moving average, all right, sorry for that, I have to do this again. All right, so when the spike, where is the spike? All right, this is the spike right here. So when the spike doesn't break above the moving average, all right, the spike happened here, and the bars of the AO is certainly green, as you can see. Then we're just going to wait for the market, for the bars of the AO to turn red. All right, when does it turn red? We wait for it to turn red, and if it is turning red, we want to make sure it has crossed the -2 level. All right, it has crossed the -2 level to the downward side while the bar is red. All right, so let me show you. If I zoom in right now, um all right, so you can see right here, it happened right here, the spike happened right here, then it is still green, it's still green until this point right here, until this point where the market turned red. If I should move it back, you're going to see what I'm talking about. This first red candle that you can see right here, that my crosshair is on, as you can see, that is where the AO turned red, and it also crossed the -2 level. So the next candle, which is this one right here, which my crosshair is facing, is where I'm going to be taking the trade. Right, that is not a clear and vivid example for you, so I'm just going to show you this one, which I can zoom in and clearly identify. So this is a spike that happened below the moving average. All right, so you can see when the spike happened, the candle of the buy is red. All right, so now the function of the AO is simply to determine when the market trend is going to change. All right, it is an oscillator. It is more like a wave. So when the spike happens, it takes the waves to the upper side. So the AO is going to tell you when the wave has gone from up, so when the wave has gone from up to down. So we are looking to catch the wave very correctly and very exactly. We are looking to pinpoint where exactly and when exactly the wave moves from the top level to the bottom level for a downtrend. All right, so you can see right here right now, after the spike, the candles are green. The green candles are the green bars, sorry, are simply signifying the up wave. All right, the upper wave. And then when we get the downward wave, which is this red candle right here, as you can see, it is telling us that the market is about to go on a downtrend for some time. All right, so when we pinpoint that, it is quite easy to see. As you can see right here, after the first red bar closes, then the second red bar is going to signal the entry point for us. All right, so well, our entry point will be at 11701 as indicated on the chart right here. And how long should we hold the candles? You can hold the candles for you can hold for 3 candles, or you can hold for 5 candles. All right, so let me just look for an example again. So you can say we are still in the downtrend, and then there was this spike. All right, you can say the spike happened, and then, but as you can see in this case, we had the AO turn red, but the AO hasn't crossed the -2 level yet. So what are we going to do? We're just going to relax and wait for the AO to cross the -2 level. All right, so you can see right here. Let me show you. After the spike occurred, then we just wait for the AO to go from the upper wave, as you can see, from the upper wave to the down wave. And when did it cross the -2 level? At this point right here, where my crosshair is showing at 11698. All right, so the next candle is going to be our entry point. So basically that's just how the strategy is. As you can see right here, I'm about to have a setup. All right, I'm about to have a setup where the market is going to cross the -2 level, and once it crosses the -2 level, you take your trade, and then you just hold for 3 to 5 candles, and then you close the market. So that is how the strategy works. All right, you can see right here the green spike, the spike occurred, and we are still at green bars, and the spike occurred below the moving average. So we're just going to wait for the wave to go from up to down. All right, so basically that is just how the strategy works. I don't know if I'm going to get a -2 level here. um let's just see what happens. All right, so let's see what happens. So if the market crosses the -2 level while this video is still on record, then I'm just going to take a trade. I'm going to take a live trade, and this is on a demo account. So basically I'm going to take a live trade, and I'm just going to hold for possibly 2 candles and then close, because I think I'm running quite out of time right here. I want to make this video as short as possible, so you can digest everything that I've been explaining in this video. All right, so let's just keep on waiting, and while we're waiting, I'm going to know when it has crossed the -2 level right here, so it's going to be easy for me to identify. All right, so basically what the AO does, it helps you filter in unnecessary movements in the market. So you should know when it doesn't cross the -2 level. We are still in an uptrend, even when the bars have turned red. All right, we are still in an uptrend. So until the bars cross the -2 level, that is when we can signal that we are in a downtrend, and it is okay for us to want to enter the market in that particular downtrend. So basically that is what the AO does. So what is the AO exactly? Let me show you the indicator. The AO is simply a short form for awesome oscillator. So for those of you that are very frequent with your indicators in MetaTrader 5, it would have been easier for you guys to identify this indicator. So we are setting it to we are just making the level of -2. All right, and our moving average is actually the 200 EMA. All right, the 200 exponential moving average. All right, so nothing complex about the strategies here. All right, as you can see, my AO is my awesome oscillator is possibly going to cross the -2 level. Yeah, well, it does. All right, so you can see it didn't in the first one, so it has in this one. So I'm going to wait for the close of this candle, and I'm going to enter the market. All right, so let's just see what happens. All right, we're getting a close. We're getting a close of the market. So it is quite risky for us to enter the market right now, because we don't know if the market might decide to just reverse, even when, because the previous candle didn't cross the -2. So this wouldn't be a great way to tell us that we should enter the market yet. So we have to wait for the close of this one to show that it has clearly crossed the -2 level. All right, as you can see right now, and we're just going to wait for the close of that candle, and I'm going to enter the market. So the candle closes in 7 seconds. All right, so let's just see, and let's see what's going to happen. I'm going to enter for a sell right now, and I've placed the sell. All right, I'm just going to hold for 2 candles, 2 candles max. All right, 2 candles, and I'm just going to close. All right, so let me set my take profit to, my entry was at 11692, so my take profit will be at 11690. So I'm going to modify the take profits, and oh, that's a very large take profit right there. Okay, so let me just do 1691 because of my time. All right, so I'm just trying to show you all that this works. All right, okay, that would be for two candles. All right, so let's just see, let's just watch and see what happens. All right, so whenever you enter a trade, you should always try to assess your emotions when you enter that trade. All right, so this is a strategy for me that I have not tested well. So even if I'm entering a demo account, I understand it is quite certain that I might get spiked out, or I could end up in a loss because my confidence level for the strategy is not that strong yet. All right, because I haven't tested the strategy for a very long time. So it's kind of like caught in mixed emotions. All right, so but because of the the urgency of this video, which we caught a live trade while I was explaining, I just decided to do this for educational purpose and to show you guys that most of the strategies I put out there are actually tradable. I don't just go on the chart and draw nonsense on the chart. All right, these are tradable signals, all right, strategies for you guys. All right, so let's see what happens right here. And we're about to take profit for two candles, and you can see right here, quite easy for me. All right, so that's it. And bam, I think we hit our take profit. The spreads are just acting up right now, but we should hit our take profit right now. uh all right, that's it, done. We just hit our take profit, and that's it for this video. All right, thank you guys for watching. You can watch the video once again if you don't understand anything. All right, PrimeFlex says bye bye.